Hello, Jeevitha.
Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jeevitha. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing good. So, I welcome you all for this success story. And today we have Jeevitha with us, who will be sharing her journey with us. So, Jeevitha has successfully got a job recently as a data analyst, and that too at a company with the name, right? I suppose it is Inditronics, right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, wonderful, wonderful, Jeevitha. So please take us through your journey from being a student at DataMites and successfully landing a job as data analyst.
Ma'am, I'm Jeevitha from Namakkal district, Tamil Nadu itself. I pursued a certified data scientist course in DataMites from last year June batch in Coimbatore. And recently I completed my internship in also DataMites. And this helps me with a lot of taking inputs from that. I'm trying for another companies with the help of PAT team, DataMites PAT team. So this is the offer great through for us for the data analyst job, and that's how we made it.
Wonderful, wonderful. So congratulations on your achievement, Jeevitha, and we are very proud of you. And talking about, right, your sessions at DataMites, so tell us something about your session. So you were offline student, I suppose, at Chennai.
Ma'am, Coimbatore offline student.
Coimbatore, wonderful,
Uh,
wonderful. Yeah,
Coimbatore branch is a newly opened branch of DataMites. We are
yes.
the first batch in that, and the sessions is very good. And my trainer is also doing a very good job in that. They trained me with a lot of hands-on sessions, like when the doubt is acquires, she tries to help me with the clearing manner, so we can understand it quite easily. And our it's going with smooth and fine. So my sessions was wonderful in Coimbatore and Datamites.
Wonderful. Nice to know about that. So, Coimbatore is our recently opened branch, and right, it's a great achievement, I would say, getting right placed. Right, I guess you were one of the first batches we started at Coimbatore. Wonderful, wonderful, Jivita. So, let us talk about our right modules which you had during our your course. So, I suppose you are from CDS branch, right? You completed
Yeah,
CDS.
ma'am.
Wonderful.
Certified data
So,
scientist course.
great, great,
uh,
great. So you had Python at the right at the beginning of your module. So were you having any Python experience before you started this with this particular course, or you learned Python from scratch after coming over here?
Ma'am, I'm
Yeah, hello, Jivita. Can you hear me? Hello.
hello,
Yeah, yeah,
ma'am.
Jivita. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Sorry for the inconvenience. There are a lot of network issues.
No issues, no issues. Yeah, so you are telling us something about your Python sessions.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I took Python in my college itself, so it is easy for me to manage with Python in the center in DataMites. So Python, they teach Python from scratch. So there are a lot of students from non-IT background, so it is difficult for them, but they handle it very in good manner. So Python is easy for us to move on, and for the next upcoming sessions.
Great, great. So after that, you understood statistics and then machine learning. So how was the experience while learning your machine learning topics, Jivita?
Machine learning is a very interesting topic. Actually, we trained with a lot of new data sets and examples, and we have a assessment too in upcoming days. So we trained with example and data sets in the hands-on session, and we get practiced on that. And we also get the assessment from the trainer. They give task like changes module. There are a lot of changes in data sets, so we have to do that, so that like we are practicing in regular manner. So machine learning is quite easy in that way. So they teach very well.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful, Jeevita. Nice to know about that. So once you completed your entire course of around 3 months, right? So you had your internship. So what projects you did during your internship phase? You can tell us something about those projects.
In my internship phase, we I had to complete four capstone projects and one client project. And the capstone projects I choose price sleeve detection and handwritten digits prediction and price prediction and walk-run classification. These are my capstone projects, and I took it in a different journal base because each and every project has different bases. So I choose based on the knowledgeable criteria. So the project I choose is very knowledge, and we have to work on that. So that manner I choose my capstone projects. And there is sessions also there. If we completed projects weekly, we have to update the project to that team mentor we have. So we have to update to them, and they get the information like what are the projects we are done, what module we are in. So they asked us like that. I did my project in a we have to done a project in a team or individual based. So I done my project in a team based. So it is quite easy for me to complete in a team manner in a scheduled time. So, and coming to my client project, it is based on very different from capstone project. So it is quite good and very knowledgeable when coming to client project.
Wonderful, wonderful. So now tell me, Jeevita, once you completed your internship, so you did both your capstone and client projects. So you went to your next phase, that is, you would say, with the pet team, you went, right? So you took part in mock interviews. So how was the experience of mock interview, and what was your job ready score so that you attended the client interviews for that?
um, Actually, in a PAT team, they helped me with a mock interview. They send a related questions, details, what are the things we have to prepare for our interviews. That like they send us the manuscripts like that, like. And they also, if you are we prepare for the mock interview, if we put the mail, they come contact us and schedule the date for the mock interview, and we go on mock interview, and it is easy. But in the first time attending mock interview is a little bit weird for me. So but after attending after taking mock interview, it is easy to attending the next level interviews. So it is easy, ma'am.
Okay, so how many mock interviews you took in order to go to the client interviews?
I took two mock interviews, but from the first mock interview, I get the client, and I attended one company from Coimbatore itself, and but I didn't went for the job there because of my another circumstances. I didn't choose to go for there. But from the first mock interview, with the result, I can contact the client interviews, ma'am.
Nice, nice, nice to know about that. So now tell us about your preparation phase. So how many hours you used to do study per day? Some
Um,
topics.
Actually, from training itself, I choose 3 hours per day for practicing, and for mock interviews, I took 2 hours daily for studying, and we have a lot of time between that. So between if we choose a date today, in the mock interview happen within a monthly basis. So we have time, so we can prepare for that based on that. So it is not much pressurable. It is went smoothly.
Wonderful, wonderful. So any materials you used apart from the materials shared by you would say trainers, any other references or YouTube channels you referred to for your study?
Yeah, ma'am. I took a lot of studies from Free Code Camp, and from Gaggle also I collect a lot of data sets, and I tried on my own self and myself. And Geeks for Geeks also very helpful. And I actually LMS portal is very useful because after completing that training phase, LMS portal is very useful for referring the things from long days ago. We forgot some things. When we referring in a LMS portal, it is very useful.
Wonderful, wonderful. So now let's talk about interviews. So when you attended our interviews, what kind of questions were asked during the interviews? Can you tell us more about the rounds which you, right? How many rounds were there? How were the interview conducted, right?
Yeah, ma'am. In my first company, I attended with the first rounds with it's a offline interview. So I went there and attend the interview. First, we have aptitude, and it is based on a lot of mathematicals and communicational reasoning, like it went. And the second interview in second phase, we had to go the analyzing the data. So the phases we have to they give the data set, we have to analyze the data based on that. In the third phase, we have to attend the technical HR. So in that they ask technical and general HR are done in the same time. So they ask the general questions about myself and general questions about that um, SQL, Excel, and a lot of data analysis tools, etc. Like that. It went nice.
Great, great, great to know about it. So any questions related to projects were asked, the internship projects which you did over here?
Yeah, ma'am. Projects, what kind of projects we are doing, and why did you choose this project? There are, and where did you collect the data sets, and what are the algorithms did you use in that, and explain some of the algorithms, and uh, why did you accuracy of that project, and how did you um, deploy that using which API did you do that, and explain some of the related APIs. There are a lot of questions in from projects, and from statistics also we get a lot of questions like theorems, central limit theorem, distance questions, distance based questions, and we have to do that. And Python we have to open Jupyter notebook and we have to done that in the they say a question, I'm going to done it and share my screen like dictionaries, basic Fibonacci questions, and a lot of questions we have done that, etc. Ma'am, that like only we are going.
Okay, wonderful. So since it was for a data analyst position, what was any like data set was given, any insight to share about any data, anything like that question was asked?
No, ma'am. It's about general informations about myself, and next one is what is data processing, what is data labeling. Actually, these are the questions they asked for that role. And if you're willing to join from tomorrow, are you okay with that? And did you get any experience from machine learning already? And do you have any Power BI and Tableau experience before that? Like they asked.
All right, all right. So you have joined, were not joined, I suppose, right? The company yet. Okay. So anything they have told you that on what domain you are going to work and anything in perspective of how you will be working, anything they have shared regarding that?
Mm, Ma'am, actually, they said they told us that like that in 3 months we are going to like the data sets, and in next phase we are going to, if we are good in that, we are going to Python scripting phase, and in the next we are if you are done properly, you are going to into that machine learning phase and full time employee like that they told. And after 6 months, first 6 months it will be an internship, and after that only we are going to assign you as a full time job like that they told us. And we are actually joined for the internship from 2 days. Actually, it's today is our second day.
Wonderful, wonderful, Jeevitha. So, Jeevitha, your camera is slightly up. Can you bring it little down so that, now it's proper. Now it's proper. Wonderful. Okay, so tell me, Jeevitha, in this, right, you all attended some interviews since last few, you could say, years or months, you could say. So, can you tell me what skills you feel that we need to master as a data scientist or data analyst? SQL is also important. Python is also important. So, like that, any skill you felt that we need to prepare for that?
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, most of questions directly ask like SQL and Python based, and in YAML they didn't ask that much because from the project only they are asking, not in um, So what to say? It's manually they didn't ask about do that right now, that like they didn't ask, but in SQL and Python they told us to open that notebook and done this like that, they say. So I think working on Python and SQL is very first thing we have to focus on. And next one is statistics based questions also asked from lot of sites. So statistics, we I think I weak in statistics, so I have to improve my statistics from that. And YAML is also I good in my projects because I done with myself, so I can explain that. So YAML is also very important. First I prefer SQL and Python is very important to prepare for that, and communication also very important.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what tools you felt? So since you said 2 days you have already now started the internship for, so what tools you are working on currently, Jeevitha?
Ma'am, actually, it's like we are using only in Excel, and Audacity is a tool. Actually, they are working in right now in a FM project, FM radio project. We use Audacity for voice recognition and seconds notifications. So, and we have to enter the data in Excel sheet, and the data is used for another process like pre-processing and feature selections that like they are using, our seniors are using. For right now, we are just collecting data from the Audacity and the data sets they are sending. So that's the only.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, team, do we have any questions for Jivita from our attendees from YouTube or LinkedIn, any particular, you could say, our service? So, wonderful, wonderful, Jivita. Nice to know about all that, and very happy to know that about your selection in one of the companies which our right, you could say our client companies. So great. So we see no questions are coming from LinkedIn and YouTube. So we will wind up here. So it was nice talking to you, Jivita, and best of luck for all your future endeavors, I would say. And yes, if they do visit our Bangalore office or anywhere, please do and visit to us. Right? Great. So congratulations once again, Jivita. So it was wonderful, and I'm definitely sure all of our attendees will have a lot of insights, right? Whatever you have told about that. Great. Wonderful, Jivita. Take care.